Tiny Metal.
What's up, everybody? It's Rick, and welcome to Tiny Metal Full Metal Rumble. This is the sequel to the game Tiny Metal that was released back in 2017, brought to you by developers Area 35. First off, thank you, Area 35, for hooking me up with a copy of this so I can show it off to you guys. This is a turn-based strategy game, a lot like the games like Advanced Wars, which personally I love. Can't get enough of these. Really excited to check this one out. Unlike Advanced Wars, this one is sort of like a 3D model of the battles with a lot of cool units. You can see these tanks over here. You can see the mechs that you've got, not to mention just the cute little soldiers. The art style of this game, I think, is top-notch. I'm really excited to check it out. Let's go ahead and get a new game going. I've played a little bit of this game to sort of get a feel for it, and we'll play for about a half hour just to give you guys a feel.
A surprise attack by AI-controlled Denolan forces. The Artemisian army detected them again, this time engaged in strategic maneuvers. Reports were of multiple Denolan platoons carrying out a covert search operation. Since their search covered major battlegrounds from the World War, Captain Nathan Griest surmised that the Denolans were attempting to excavate lost tech artifacts and quickly dispatched his troops to halt their search.
Platoons 3 and 5 reporting in, sir. No signs of any lost tech artifacts in their search quadrant.
Order them to continue the search. We must find them before the enemy does.
Yes, sir.
I will never allow such dangerous technology to fall into the wrong hands again. I'll do whatever it takes to stop this never-ending cycle of conflict.
Platoon 1 reporting in. They found possible signs of a lost tech artifact.
Where, soldier? Is it the Forbidden Alps?
Affirmative, sir.
Roger that. Tell them to head over there and secure the location.
Sir, yes, sir.
Sir. Detecting unidentified units.
This Artemisian soldier private first class is priceless. I love the character models in this game. It's a lot of fun.
Battle stations! Deploy our remaining forces in defensive formation!
Right away, sir.
Curse those long-dead Denoldan ghosts. Looks like they really are after the lost tech after all. This AI-controlled army should really be simple puppets, yet I feel some sort of evil intent from them. I have a bad feeling about this. Wolfram, where are you when we need you most?
AI-controlled army. Spells tutorial army, I think, is what we should read from that. We're gonna play as Nathan this turn. We're fighting the Denoldan soldier. Nathan's specialty is metal units, so his abilities are all gonna have to do with metal units. The passive ability decreases production costs by 25% of all metal type units, decreases attack speed by 20% to all infantry. Superpower is Tank Assault, increase movement by 1% to all metal type units, increase attack by 30% to all metal type units. Finally, Ultra Power is Hyper Strike, increase movement by 2 to all metal type units, increase attack by 50% to all metal type units. This is interesting because we're going to play as Nathan this time around, but we're not actually going to use any metal type units this time around.
Let's review our training one more time.
So I'm going to skip this because the review of the training is pretty basic. They're just going to teach us how to move these troops and how to use the troops, and I could just do it quicker. So we're going to move each of these 3 units, and I'm going to start by moving this unit into the city here, have it wait. I'm going to move this unit here, have it wait, and then finally this 3rd unit I'm going to move right over here and have them wait. There we go. The Denoldan's turn is now. Now, we're going to play this smart. We could send a troop in just to battle this Denoldan troop all by itself, but what we're going to do is we're going to plan out our attack. This game, it's all about plotting and planning and scheming, so I'm going to say lock on. Now, what lock on's going to do is it's going to end the turn of this unit, but it's going to combine the firepower with other units. So I'm going to lock on here. I'm going to move this unit here. I'm going to also have them lock on. And then finally, the 3rd unit, I'm going to move here. And I'm going to have them focus fire. That's going to join all 3 units fire together to offer one powerful attack. And just like that, we wiped out that platoon of Denoldan soldiers, and they exploded, and we ranked up. So this Denoldan soldier is going to move in now, and I can actually see where they can move to. So they're within range of this soldier here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bump this soldier back one space, have him wait, and I'm going to have all my soldiers wait, actually, and just let this Denolden come into me. So there's at least a third Denolden soldier up there in the fog of war milling about. I'm going to need to be ready for it, but right now, we can move and do just like we did last turn. Move in, lock on, focus fire.
Sir, your Artemisia.
There we go. Now we're going to focus fire.
Open fire.
Take care of this troop as well.
For freedom.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. All right, ranked up yet again. So they get this defense boost, which is really great. Okay, we're being attacked by this Denolden soldier. But since they're all by themselves, I'm not even that worried. We counterattacked pretty well there. And they moved right into the worst possible position. So we got them surrounded.
Affirmative.
So all we
Orders
need to do is just lock on like we did last time. And then finally focus fire and just clear them out. Boom. And
Goddess of victory is with us.
we've gotten all our challenges met. Safety first, never let so much as a single unit die. Check. Deadline small 5. Don't allow day 5 to end. Check. And counter reaction, or rejection, excuse me. Do not let one of your own units die in counterattack. Did it. S rank achieved. Time to move on. That's the basics of combat. Very, very basics. We're going to get some new units introduced to us, though. Things are going to get more complex as we move along. But before I follow these arrows, I'm going to go get these little sparkles here. Jukebox expanded. Dream of the brave. Funds earned. Right on. Okay, so yeah, you can fly around and you can actually unlock these things, these sparkles that you see on the map. You can either unlock funds or you can unlock like songs for the jukebox. It's just little bonus stuff here. All right, let's take on mission 2, Tsukumo's Deliberation. Okay, so we've got some objectives here. The main one being capture the enemy HQ. Our challenges are going to be limited manpower, Deadline, Big 15, and Scratch. And we're going to get introduced to 2 new units, the Lancer and the Scout. Let's go.
Is Kahaku here?
I am here, my lord.
I am much impressed with your recent successful mission. The word is that it was mostly due to your command and leadership.
I have yet much
Now,
to
I
learn,
can't
my
quite
lord.
tell if the characters
Standards you
speaking,
hold yourself to.
they're using speech-to-text programs in order to speak for them.
My
I'm almost
apologies, my
certain
lord.
that in
Exactly.
the instance of Tsukumo there,
That
it's a
being said,
speech-to-text program.
Your pursuit for perfection is one of the reasons that I've come to depend on you so much.
My lord,
So, tell me about the Denoldian remnants.
What do you guys think? Speech-to-text?
the Denolden force that landed on Iragajima coast have all but been annihilated. As we speak, Zippany's forces are
Yeah, I'd be curious to see in the
preparing
comments
to assault the other
which
remnants
characters
that
you
landed
think
along
they're
the
using
Saruba coast.
speech-to-text programs and which ones do you think they actually
Just
hired
as Captain Greaves
voice
predicted.
actors for?
As you say, my lord.
I think with Nathan,
By the way,
no
you have
question.
not yet been
Nathan,
acquainted
that's a
with
real
Captain
person.
Greaves.
I can feel the heart and soul
Yes.
in the
I am
dialogue.
looking forward to meeting him, my lord.
It is rare for you to say as such. What stirs your curiosity?
I am curious as to what it is about this man that my lord trusts so much.
I see. In time, you shall meet him and see for yourself.
Yes, my lord.
Now let us finish this business. With me, Kahaku.
At once.
Okay, so we're playing as a new commander this time. This time, Tsukumo, leading representative vassal to the shogunate of Zipang. His leadership skills allow his whole army to fight more effectively. So passive abilities increase production costs by 10% to all units, increase attack by 10% to all units, superpowers Bushido Soul, increase defense by 10% to all units, Ultra Power, Samurai Spirit, increased defense by 20% to all units. So Tsukumo seems to be pretty defensive focused, and we're going to be fighting the Denolden soldiers
Leading a
once
unit
again.
will consume fuel and attacking with a unit will consume ammo. A unit with no fuel can't move, and without ammo, it can't attack. Keep an eye on your unit's supplies.
So I'm going to go ahead and skip this, and I'm going to give you the breakdown of what Tsukumo said, because I pretty much know it. Basically, we've got some new units. We've got the Lancer here. This is anti-armor. So the Lancer, it's going to do really well against tanks and stuff. It's not going to stack up as well against infantry. We've got this APC, which we can actually load people into. So if I were to, say, load up, I can load my infantry into an APC and move them along. Hopefully take them to the HQ, unload them at the HQ, capture it. It'll be pretty good. So I'm going to have them wait right there. Our scouts here, they can't move efficiently through woods and stuff, so you'll want to try to move them on the roads there. They stack up pretty well against infantry, and they're good for scouting out areas that are sort of covered in fog of war. Our Lancer, I'm going to move right up here behind the scout. And finally, we can capture areas. So what we've got here is a factory, which I'm going to try to capture. Next turn. There we go. And with captured factories, you can actually use them to build new units. So let's do that first and foremost. I'm going to capture this building. Each unit at 100% strength accounts for 10 units. So that's a little confusing. Each rifleman, there are 10 riflemen within a rifleman unit. So at 100%, you have 10. At 90%, you have 9. At 88, so on and so forth. So it's going to cost 20 units in order to capture a factory or a city or what have you, which means basically keep a unit at 100% on top of this 2 turns in a row, and you'll capture it. My APC, I'm going to start moving down here, and let's go ahead and... You know what? I'm going to unload. There we go. Yeah, we'll unload it here. So we have another factory here that we can capture, a couple cities that we can capture. You can tell that these are neutral because they're white. If they were green like this, then you know that we had them captured. And lastly, our scout, I'm going to send right down this way. Have you wait, and my Lancer will have you wait right there.
Sir, your orders? Affirmative. Orders received.
And you can see him moving right down here. We've already found their HQ down here. So the only thing we need to do is capture their HQ. Capture the HQ, and we win this thing.
For the king!
So I've captured their factory, which means that now I can start producing units from that factory. And my APC here, I'm going to actually move back up here and pick up my soldier here. Okay, Lancer, I'm going to move you right down here. Have you stay put. I haven't seen any of these enemy units yet, but I know they've got to be around somewhere. Let's move our scout down here. And lastly, we'll move our unit here. HQs, it's going to take 25 units in order to capture, which means that it's going to take 2.5 turns with a unit at 100% health in order to take it.
Riflemen, ready and waiting.
Okay, so let's get inside the APC. Whoop, actually, wait. I just said wait. I wanted you to get in. Oh, you stinker. Okay, that's fine. We'll just have to do that next turn.
Worry, be happy.
Okay, so we can capture again. There we go. It's only going to take one more turn to capture the HQ, and I'm going to go ahead and position my scout right here. And have you wait there. Denolden's turns. Okay, so the Denolden's coming in. They're going to try to capture this city right here. So I could move this unit here and then team up on... Okay, so this unit, that's actually a Lancer. So I can move you here. I can do a lock-on, and then I can move you here and do a focus fire. There we go. And the Lancers, they're good against armor, but not good enough because we actually took their numbers down pretty good. So I could just go ahead and capture again here, and if I do, we're going to win. So this was a really quick and easy one because we quickly got their HQ. We got all the challenges met. We got another S rank. Okay, time to move on. We could have dragged that one out a little bit more if we really wanted just to kill units and stuff for fun, but no sense in wasting our time if we could just beat the mission that quickly. Okay, we've got more funds deposited there. Perfect. I'm just going to do a quick little fly around because this map is pretty neat. It reminds me of playing like a classic JRPG. Like the Final Fantasy overmap or something like that you just get to fly around in the airship and check out. More funds deposited. Okay, so we're going to the Forgotten Earth. Ooh. Okay, Forgotten Earth. What do we got this time? We got to capture the enemy HQ. Challenges are going to be, do not let one of your own units die in a counterattack. Okay. Deadline hang 20. Do not allow day 20 to end. Got it. And capture 5 buildings. Okay. We got a new unit, a metal unit. Okay. Highly cost effective. Great all-around unit. Let's do it. So something I didn't really touch on that was brought up last round was making sure to keep your supplies.
We got a line on that unknown mega fighter yet?
Supplied, basically. Your units do have ammo, and your vehicles do have fuel, and you're going to need to make sure to keep it stocked up.
We can do about the bad weather or bad intel. Well then, we'll just have to keep looking.
Status report.
All units are reporting nothing from the search so far. Progress has been painfully slow. If only the snow would let up, even just for a little bit.
Understood.
We aren't giving up just yet, Commander.
I'm counting on it. Ragnar, where are you?
Commander! Multiple unidentified vehicles approaching! It's the Denolden army! Enemy contacts are closing in quickly!
Battle stations, drive them back!
Yes, Commander!
Okay, Wolfram may be my new favorite character. She's incredible. The young leader of the White Fangs mercenary group, her presence among infantry inspires them to great feats. Passive abilities, increase vision by 1 to all infantry, that's cool. Increase movement by 1 to all infantry, okay, so she's infantry focused. Superpower, Call of the Pack, increase attack by 20% to all infantry, that's really good. Increase capture speed by 50%, and Ultra Power is lightning speed, increase attack by 50% to all infantry, increase capture speed by
Every
100%.
has a defense rating. This rating is displayed as a percentage on the bottom right of the screen.
Ah.
You should always attempt to place your units in the most defensible positions. This will ensure fewer casualties.
Got it.
You can use the assault command to move your unit onto a tile occupied by an enemy, pushing them 1 tile away in the process. This is especially useful for interrupting enemy captures.
Interesting, okay.
Be cautious though. The enemy unit will have the chance to attack before your unit initiates its assault. So please pay attention to your unit's HP. If the unit engaging in an assault is reduced to 0 HP by the enemy, the assault will fail, and the enemy unit will not be moved.
Ah.
You can coordinate fire from multiple units on a single enemy using the lock on and focus fire command.
I've done that.
First, select the lock on command.
We're
when you're
aware
ready
of
to
that.
Unleash their combined firepower. Combining your unit attacks allows you to fight more effectively. As a bonus, if the enemy unit somehow manages to survive your combined attack, they will only counterattack the unit that used the focus fire command.
Oh, that I
useful
did not
tactic
know,
to
so that's good to know.
Oh, look over there. A metal. Metals are tank
She
vehicle
seemed
units
really
that
excited
can
by that.
inflict heavy
Oh,
damage upon
a
both
metal.
vehicle and infantry units. The metal's heavy armor makes it excellent for spearheading an assault upon enemies that you need removed from a location. It's a highly valuable war asset. Please note, the metal suffers from poor visual range and greatly reduced mobility when moving through forest tiles.
Okay.
It also cannot climb up hills. Thus, metals require support from other units to be 100% effective.
All right, day 1. I'm gonna admit, this is not the first time I have played this mission. It is tough. I've had to restart it a couple times, and the trick is, I think, to push in as hard as you can right at the beginning, because these enemies are going to capture cities really fast, and the more cities they capture, the more money you generate per round, And the more money you generate per round, then, well, the more things you can buy each round. Not to mention, we have 2 medals, which is great. Medals are very cool. Unless they're countered by Lancers, and this enemy loves to build Lancers. So, you think that you're in a good spot.
Affirmative. Orders received.
Having these medals, but the truth is, the enemy is going to build so many Lancers, it's going to ruin your day. So I'm going to start out by building a Rifleman, and I'm going to try to capture as many properties on our side of the bridge as we can, but at the same time trying to advance as quickly as possible so that we can start to take things like this factory and the cities over here, so that we can try to just keep the enemy, you know, contained to one quadrant of this map. Okay, so let's keep pushing forward. We're going to keep capturing here. I loaded a troop in this APC, so we can go ahead and start to move across the map here. Hopefully next turn we can drop off this soldier. In the meantime, we'll send these tanks across as backup. And the scout, we'll move you right over here, and okay. We've got a new infantry here. We're going to move down and start to capture this building here. We're making $200 a day, which means that we could use them to buy either... Well, actually, we can only buy a Rifleman right now. The next cheapest item is $300. And they're making $300 a day right now as well. So they're making $100 a day more than we are currently. After I take this building, however, there we go. Now we're also making $300 a day. So we got to make sure that they don't capture any more cities, because that's going to make it very difficult on us. And we are moving across to this northern side of the map, but I'm going to want to make sure that we keep the southern side pretty protected as well. So we're going to need to start building some units, like some scouts to send down there. At first, I was tempted to build some medals, because it just seems like medals are really strong units, but the truth is they're only strong against certain units. They aren't strong versus Lancers, and Lancers are coming in right now. So we're going to want to keep these Lancers away. I'm going to send this scout right up here, and I'm going to move this medal right over here, all right? Something tells me that this guy is going to move up here to try to fire on my infantry. That wouldn't surprise me at all. So let's move this infantry up this way. And I think that's good. I'm going to leave that medal right there. That medal's fine. I think we're good. Let's end our turn. Oh, good. So the Lancer decided to attack my scout, which is actually okay with me, because they've chosen to leave my infantry alone, so the infantry can continue to capture this factory. So I'm all about that. I'm fine with that choice that they made. So I'm going to capture this building. Now this factory belongs to us. I'm going to go ahead and put this infantry unit
Infantry on the move.
into this APC. There we go. And now I'm going to see if I can finish off this jerk. If I were to move... See, I can move the APC over there, flank it along with... Here. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move you around this way. Have you lock on. I'm going to move my tank around this way. Now, tanks don't really stack up well against Lancers, but I'm going to have them lock on, and then I'm going to move my APC right here and then have them focus fire. That's going to surely take them out. Beautiful. All right. And now this tank can move. You can see right here, that's the enemy HQ. The enemy HQ is right there. I'm going to move my tank right over here just to see what's happening over here. Just to get a better idea. Okay, and now we've got some infantrymen that we can keep on moving down this way. And we've got 400 credits to spend. I'm going to go ahead and buy some more scouts. I've got a unit currently on this factory, which means that I can't build on it. You can't build on factories that have units on it, but there we go. I'll build a new scout there. Okay, they're moving into these buildings now. We can see them taking over. We've got 2 infantry, which should be easy enough to push out. We've got a tank right here. Got a tank here. We've got our scout right there that I want to get fixed up. I'm going to move this infantryman here. Because we're playing as Wolfram, we get a better sort of field of view with our infantrymen. I'm going to want to push them out, or else they're going to capture this building. That's not going to be good for us. So if I were to push you this way, I should be able to push you out. It's going to be stiff competition, but let's see. I've got a 42% chance. If I assault, I can hopefully push them out, and hopefully they don't completely demolish my scout. They didn't. Okay. So we won that assault. We pushed them out, so they will not be able to take that building. They might kill my scout next turn, though, but that's fine. That's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. I'm going to move my APC up this way, so we can start to take the buildings that are up there. And you know what I can do? I can unload right here. Then I can move this soldier right here, start to take this building. Boom. Awesome. Now I've got 2 tanks and 2 infantry here, so we can start to lay the smack down here. So I can assault. I think I'm going to assault. There we go. Let's do it. Infantry don't stack up well against tanks, so we do have the advantage there. There we go. Push them out, and we're going to do the same thing over here. I'm going to attack from this side, and I'm going to say assault. Okay, another assault 1. There we go. They aren't going to capture those buildings today. I have 400 credits that I can spend. Okay, let's start to get these soldiers into place. We've got ourselves another factory down there that we can get to. We've got ourselves another city that we're going to start to capture here. And then I've got a scout that I'm going to move right over here. It's only a matter of time before these enemies start to push through the south. So I'm going to move this new scout down here. We've got $400, which means that we can get ourselves yet another scout over here. Scouts, I find, work pretty well on this map because they do like to generate so many lancers, it seems. Wow, my scout actually held its own in the city. Good for you, little scout. And wow, I'm surprised they did not choose to attack me at all that turn. Just going right around me in those cities. Okay. So let's go ahead and load up into this APC. I'm going to go ahead and take the APC right up here. And we'll unload right there. Perfect. We'll capture the city. Boom. All right. Considering how well we did versus these guys last time, I'm thinking we should just sort of hold our own here. I'm going to attack. And then their counter shouldn't do too much against my scout. There we go. We got a crit on that one. That was real fortunate. Okay, we've got our new scout that we can send out here. So, you know what? Let's take out their scout. Take my scout here. We can go ahead and lock on. This tank I'm going to send right here. Ooh, 103. I like the sound of that. Let's go ahead and focus fire on that. Beautiful. And then we've got this infantryman up there that we can probably take out with our tank. But you know what? I'm actually going to keep my tank posted right here. That's what I'm going to do. Because this infantry isn't going to be able to do much against us. And I don't want to pull my tank out of the city. Let's go ahead and do another rifleman. We can start to send it back down to those cities down there and capture those. And let's do another scout over here. Okay. So we can finish capturing this city. Boom. Captured. We can send down this soldier to capture this factory next turn. And this scout is going to go join its other little scout friend right over here. Perfect. All right, so far we're doing pretty good. And it looks like their infantry didn't even choose to fight me that turn. Okay. They did put themselves into a position that is very disadvantageous right here between these two. We've got a soldier here that I can push out. We can go ahead and capture this factory. Okay, this factory has been captured, so we're good there.
Rifleman,
I'm going to go ahead and load up here. We've got a scout here that I'm going to move to this city to heal up. There we go. Going to move this APC down here. Up, we unloaded in the wrong spot, but you know what? That's okay. That's okay. Because look at that. Being up here actually gave us a real good advantage. We can see everything that's going on over here. Okay, it's really good actually having that soldier there. That was a happy accident, as Bob Ross would call it. So now let's just decide how we're going to take out this guy. So you know what I can do? Is I can flank here. So if I were to lock on here, and then I can move this tank down here, or metal, excuse me. It's not a tank, it's a metal. I can go ahead and focus fire, take care of them. Now, most certainly one of these metals, if not both, are going to be attacked by Lancers next turn. We do have 2 enemy Lancers down there, but you know what? That's a risk I'm willing to take. Well, we'll see. This Lancer will most likely attack over here, but I'm wondering if this Lancer won't decide to try to capture instead of attack. We'll see. Now, we've got an infantry here, which we can combat. I can send you right down here, and then I can... Okay. Yeah, I'm going to lock on. We're going to lock on here, and then I'm going to...
Blazing a trail.
Just go ahead and focus fire right here. Take him out. Which just leaves one of their infantry just up there in sort of no man's land. Just dangerously up there alone. And is that it? I think that... Oh, no, we've got our scout here. I'm going to keep sending them south because it seems like the north is pretty well taken care of at the moment. This soldier can go take this factory. Perfect. And this soldier... You know what? I'm just going to have them move forward with these scouts there. That's what they're going to do. $654 to spend. How did I get 54? How did I get an odd number? Okay, we've been doing a pretty good job with these scouts. I'm just going to keep building the scouts. And you know what? I'll do one more rifleman over here. That's fine. All right. So we've got the scouts here that are in position. I'm just going to scoot them up one spot just to unveil some of the map there. Okay, so the Lancers decided to flank my tank. Now they'll probably end up blowing it up. Oh, nope. It managed to stay alive. Okay, good for it. It's probably going to die next turn, but you know what? That's all right. That's all right. That was the little tank that could. Okay, those infantry died on the counterattack. Tough break. And that infantry is going to hightail it to the city to try to capture. Okay, our infantry on top of the hills getting attacked here. Return fire, pretty good there. That was a evenly matched attack there. Okay, so now I've got my APC here. I can move this soldier into here to start capturing. I may as well. This soldier can keep capturing too. After being attacked a little bit, we're a little bit behind now. It's going to take 3 turns in order to finish capturing that. I'm going to finish fixing up my scout there. Okay, so we've got a Lancer here. We've got a Lancer here. We've got a beat up metal here. I'm going to go ahead and pull you back. Pull you out of combat. Yep, have you wait there. So we're going to want to push them out because we don't want them capturing this city. Now, I could probably push them out with my scout. But you know what would be even better if I flanked with the scouts. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead and position this scout here. And I'm going to lock on. And then I'm going to position this scout here. And, oh my goodness, that will definitely do. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right. And now I've got this metal right here next to this guy. What I can do here, I think I'm going to move you here. And I'm going to go ahead and lock on And then I'll bump this infantry up here. And we'll focus fire. There we go. That won't completely get rid of this Lancer, but it will. Oh, never mind, it will. Oh, man, I thought that they would make it, but it looks like we had just enough firepower. Okay, so I think that they've still got infantry around these parts. I can't really see them at the moment. If I were to move my APC here, I may be able to unveil. Nope, not quite. Okay, 708. That's how much monies we have at the moment. So I'm going to go ahead and do another rifleman so that we can start capturing a little bit more property over in this area. And I'll send this rifleman over this way. Speaking of capturing property, let's get this other factory captured. Perfect. And now we're just going to incrementally start scooting up these scouts. And this infantry is going to move right up here. And then, ooh, our third scout, let's send it to go meet up with the pack. Okay, so we've got infantry there that we've built. We've got $708. Let's go ahead and do another scout there. All right. Next turn, we can actually use the other factory that we've taken over as well. Okay, their scout's going to come in and start stuff with our scout. That seems like a bad idea to me. Because our scouts are going to flank that, and we're going to do a number on it. They are going to regret this attack. That was a pretty good attack right there. Our counterattack did not match up with theirs. Okay, so we can finish capturing over here.
Your orders?
Beautiful. Our APC is running low on fuel. We're going to need to do something about that soon. Let's go ahead and heal and supply there. We're going to want to get them out of here. What? Okay, we're at 100% there, so I could definitely assault here. Take that. And let's see. This soldier can't quite make it just yet.
Sir, your orders?
This soldier could take this city, though. If I wanted to... Let's see. This APC can move here and do a lock-on. And then this unit, let's see. If I were to focus fire here, yeah, that'll do. Okay, that emptied out that city, which leaves this scout and this metal to take on this Lancer. And then what I want to do is move this soldier into the city if I can. So let's see what we can do here. Okay, if I lock on and then I focus fire here. Okay, that should do. That should take care of this enemy, which will allow us to bring our infantry in and finally capture this city. Yes, okay, great. They are defeated. Let's scoot in. There we go. And start to capture. There we are. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This soldier can start to move up here, and we'll capture next turn. And then I finally can send my little metal in here to resupply. There we go. Let's supply. Let's heal and supply. There we go. And you are going to need to spend a couple more turns there capturing. Send you on over. There we go. So it looks like we've almost got the north under control, which means that now we can just start pushing our way south, taking over here. We got this factory last turn, so now we can start to take these cities. We're doing a really good job taking these cities from the enemy. And, okay, we've got our infantry here, which means that we can send you right down here. I'm going to go ahead and lock on and hopefully finish you off with this infantry. That should do the trick. Focus fire. Boom. All right. And now let's take out this scout right here. So start by using a little lock on, and then we're going to finish them off. There we go with a... Actually, no, that won't finish them. I mean, we'll do a number on them, but that won't finish them. They were able to give us a little bit more there, a little bit of pushback. And, okay, but we've got our factories now, so we can keep on pushing out scouts. And, I mean, I think I've pretty much proven that scouts is the way to go on this map. I feel like they're just really well-rounded pieces to use, you know? Real well-rounded units. And honestly, they're pretty good against the Lancers. The Lancers are a real pain against the tanks. Oh, you're gonna try to take out my infantry? Is it gonna work? Let's see. It did not work. Okay, great. Okay, they've got a factory over there. So let's see what they've got, actually. Now that we've got a better... They've got a factory here. Obviously, their HQ here. One city here. And then it looks like they've got another factory there. And then another city here. Okay, so they got at least 2 factories. If I can start to push in down south and take this factory, then that'll really cut them off. So... Oh, we can take this. There we go. Finish capturing this building. I do have another superpower ready. And you can see the stars up top. So once those stars get full, then you can use your superpower. Once they get all full, all 7 are full, then we can use our ultra power. And I'm kind of tempted to let them get all the way full so that we can use our ultra power.
Sir.
Okay, and you can just heal up here while you're here. And, you know, I feel like you're healed up enough. At 90%, that's pretty good. You can come out and play now. Let's keep on healing up our tank, though. There we go. Heal and supply. And now we've got this Lancer sort of surrounded. We can take them out pretty good now.
Awaiting orders, sir.
If I have you lock on, and then I have you... Let's see. That should work. If I focus fire, 69%, that should do it. Okay, that city's empty now. And... I need to refuel my APC. So I'm going to move my APC here. Next turn, hopefully I can get into this city. We'll just wait. There we go. Okay, we've got ourselves a metal here. The metal can sneak up around the back of this scout and probably do a number on it. So let's do it. There we go. Yeah, that should... I mean, it's coming close to completely demolishing it. Let's see. Fingers crossed. 61%. They're at 62. We'll see. Okay, good. We did it. It rounded up for us. And now my soldier here. Okay, Scout. We're going to have you assault here. Or actually attack, excuse me. Assault is something completely different. There we go. Do a little number on that. And I'm going to go ahead and just make another infantry over there today. Let's finish capturing the city. We're making lots of money now, by the way. We're making $1,000 a day, soon to be $1,100. So we're playing this the smart way this time. Like I said, I played this one a couple times, trying to figure out the smart way of going about things, and I think that we finally unlocked it. Okay, we've got ourselves another scout here. Let's start pushing it down. We have a lot of scouts, actually. A lot of scouts to play with down here. So let's move this one over here. Have you wait. The scout. Okay, we're right there by the HQ. Right by it. Okay, I'm not going to push you all the way in just yet. I'm going to have you wait here. And... all right, we've got another scout here. I'm just going to keep on pushing down because we've got this factory right down here. If we can take that factory, then we're good. Then we're good. Okay. Push you onto the rock. And, okay, here we go. We've got our soldier, who actually could probably make it down to that factory to capture here pretty quickly. All right, let's do another scout, and we're right by their HQ. So as a matter of fact, that infantry that I have right above their HQ can probably take their HQ here pretty soon. All right, that was a good counterattack. They're going to send out another Lancer. They are, see what I'm saying? They love the Lancers. They kind of go all out with the Lancers. Okay,
Sir, your orders?
let's go ahead and heal and supply there. You, my friend, are ready to move. Let's move you on down this way. All right. Wait. And let's keep on healing and supplying for you. Okay, now if we can get them out of this HQ, then we can start to move some of our infantry in there and take it. So I think that we could probably surround this HQ.
Yes, sir.
So I can move you up here and have you lock on. I can move you here, have you lock on.
Get ready.
And you have just enough ammo to finish this. So let's have you, we're gonna have you lock on. And then this
Hey, look, the cavalry's
will
here.
probably finish it off. Hopefully, if I focus fire. It's gonna be very close. They may just barely survive this. Nicely done. Okay. Took him out, and now
Sir, your
we
orders?
can take their HQ, and it is completely surrounded.
Affirmative. Orders received.
It's going to take 3 turns to capture the HQ. But with another infantry right here,
Your orders?
I think that we've got a good chance here.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to send this infantry here. This is a pawn. That's bait right there. So we're just going to leave them there because I'm imagining that one of these Lancers is going to attack them. They're going to take the bait.
Burn in rubber.
Keep sending our scouts in here. And then finally,
Awaiting orders,
we
sir.
can capture the last city here.
For the king!
All right. Anybody else that can still move? I don't think so. Wait, actually, no, never mind. We've got a scout right here. And then we've got our APC, which wants to be refueled. So let's go ahead and do it. We're going to supply. There we go. Oh, apparently I can't refuel the APC. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, I think that's good. I think that we're all done here. Oh, we've still got these scouts. Never mind. We have so many units to move now.
Hey, look, the cavalry's here.
Okay. There we go. All right. So now we're good. I believe that we're good now. End turn. Looks like the Lancer did not fall for our trick. They did not attack our infantry. But that's okay because I don't think that they'll be able to get to their HQ to get our infantry out in time before we just capture the whole damn thing. I'm pretty sure we have this one in the bag finally.
Flesh wound.
Okay, somebody did fall for that bait. Okay, so that Lancer actually did take it. So that soldier did not die in vain. I'm going to move you on top of this hill so that we have that awesome viewpoint there again, that vantage point.
Ready and waiting.
I'm going to go ahead and capture this building. There we go. One more capture, and that is ours. I do not think that they'll be able to stop us. Okay, so we've got a Lancer here that we can take care of. We've got a bunch of scouts, so I can move you
For the king!
right over here, actually, and I think that I should be able to take you out. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Let's attack. And then I can send my scouts down south a little bit more and take out this other Lancer, hopefully. So this scout here, send you here, and then I'm gonna do a whole lock-on thing here. This scout right here. And, oh yeah, look at that focus fire. Boom. All right. Didn't stand a chance. Okay, so they've made a scout over here. They have an infantry here. They have an infantry here. But, okay, we can take out this infantry, as a matter of fact. So,
Hey, look, the cavalry's here.
if I were to attack you, yep, I can just straight up attack. I don't need to do any focus fire to get rid of you. You're done. There we go. One infantry down. One more to go. All right, this infantry here.
Hey, look.
I could move this scout here. And if I focus fire, or lock on rather, there we go. Then I can move you
Scout rolling out.
and do a little focus fire. There we go. Won't be able to completely take you out, but we'll do a number on you. Just one of you left standing. And we've got our metal right there, which is, honestly... Here, I'm going to send you down here to resupply. There we go. Supply ya. There we go. And that's going to do it. That, you know what? We're just going to end our turn. So their scout's going to try to take out our scout. Didn't quite have enough juice to get the job done. And your HQ now belongs to us. Day 13, lucky number 13. That's all that we need, guys. Capture, boom. That's it. We win. Y'all lose. And we got all the challenges. Counter rejection. Do not let one of your units die in a counterattack. Boom. We didn't allow day 20 to end, and we captured at least 5 buildings. There it is, guys. Finally, victory with Wolfram. And that was mission 3. 3 missions on this playthrough, guys. That is our look at Tiny Metal, Full Metal Rumble. There is a lot more to see and do in this game. I had a blast playing this. I wonder if you guys enjoyed watching it. If you guys did, let me know by giving this a like, sharing, subscribing, all that good stuff, guys. Let me know by commenting down below as well. What did you guys think? If you guys are interested in the game, there will be a link for it down in the description below. Like I said, just came out this week. As of recording it today, it just came out today, y'all. So it's brand new. A lot of fun, especially if you're into the turn-based strategy games, guys. If you're a fan of Advanced Wars, any of those kind of games, these tactics games, then you're gonna love it. I know I did. But that's where we're gonna wrap up this look, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And until next time, see y'all later.